Hello. Is it a bit dark? I don't know if it's a bit too fucking dark. Hang on, let me put a light on. I will follow you right. Ooh, is that a bit better? Why not? That's all right, isn't it? Hello, how are we? Good evening, my gorgeous flower pots. How are we? How do you do? Are we all okay? How exciting is it to be here with you for night time with bloody Nelly? Here she is. Bloody finally. Christ on a bike. Right. Where are we going here now? Right, okay. Yes. I think we'll leave that light on because it's better, innit? All right, Regina. How are you, flower? Right, let me go and have a look if I can see. Oh, Christ on a bike. I turned volume down before. I mustn't have done it. I must have turned it up. I've got fat fingers. Good evening, Stephanie. Good evening, Laura. Good evening, Regina. Sarah Jane Edwards. Sharon Connor. How are we doing? Hello, Cam Stephen. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday night. It's 8 p.m. I'm in competition with NTAs. My David is at the NTAs and he's looking absolutely bloody beautiful. But anyway, we're here, aren't we? And if you're watching on Catch Up, that's also okay. Hang on, I'm sat in a right funny position. Evening, Kira Brown, Joe Pennington, Rosa, Jackie Mitchell, Darren Duddy, Anne Richardson, Michaela Cordabithel, William Scaddon, Dee McChrystal. Good evening. Good evening, Alexandra W. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for tonight's Nighttime with Nelly. And can I just say, flower pots, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do not ask to join this video. That ain't gonna happen, Alexandra. No offence, but I don't allow people on this video. Right, I put a shout out last week. Please, please, please give me some Nighttime with Nellies. I can't do it unless I've got some. You have not disappointed, okay? The inbox is flooded, so hopefully we're going to get for a good show. If you don't know what the show is, let me explain it to you because you might have stumbled across this and you haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. Welcome to Being a Flower Pot. Okay, it's an over 18s show. It is live. I am here live right now in the room where no magic happens. Over 18s because talk of a sexual nature or strong language may offend. And there is talk of a sexual nature and strong language throughout this show. So over 18s only. Viewer discretion is advised, okay? So if you're easily offended by strong language, the word cunt, or me talking about fingering or fisting, this is not the show for you. Am I going to talk about any of them things? I don't know. But that's what we may have to talk about. What happens is my flower pots right into the page. If you've got a dilemma you want Auntie Nelly to read out, you've got to write into the page. There is a button on the front of my page that says message. Write into the page. Dear Auntie Nelly. Might be a nighttime with Nelly, it might be a Sunday service. It will eventually get read out here. I don't know what I'm going to read until I open the box. And we open the box live here right now. Any advice I do give is purely off the cuff and purely for entertainment purposes. That is what happens on Nighttime with Nelly. And we have not had a Nighttime with Nelly for some time, so I am beyond excited to be with you here this evening. So, number one, flower pots, can you hear me? Can you see me? Sometimes comments show, sometimes they don't. Let me have a look on this. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, Lisa Murray. Hello, hello. Why not seen you in ages, says Kerry. Well, I'm here. Can you not see me now? That's what I'm asking. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Anybody? I'm not getting any comments over on here. Hello, Paula Parkinson. Hello, Sanita. You've come over from TikTok, haven't you? Hello, sweetheart. I know. Well, no, they've allowed me to go live at a new time of 8 p.m. because it fucks up all my medication otherwise. Dawn Stone, thank you. Maria Woodward, thank you. I appreciate that. So, you've got sight and sound. That's fucking belting. So, yeah, so I asked if, you know, Can we write into Auntie Nelly, please? Have I sorted all your problems over the past 8 years I've been doing this, and now everybody's sorted? I didn't think so. Hello, Matt. How are you, Flower? You all right? Matt Hickley's joined us. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining Nighttime with Nelly. So I asked for you to write in, and you have. What I will say to you is, and I've said this for 8 fucking years, I've said it in every interview and every podcast, I never, have ever had to write a Dear Auntie Nelly. I promise you that. I don't know if I'm going to read proper problems, real dilemmas, or if you've made them up just to see if I will say them. But yes, here we are this evening with an inbox full of over 18's dilemmas. So what I will say once again, disclaimer purposes, if you have got a real problem, do not wait for me to write that to you or to read it out on the show. And please do seek advice from an actual professional. So if your fanny smells like Fleetwood Docks, go and see a nurse. If your dick's a luminous green, go and see one of your general practitioners. Okay? So the advice I do give may be really helpful, but it is purely for entertainment purposes. Okay, there we go. I think we should open the box. It's 8:06, 6 minutes of me waffling on, talking like shite. So let's open the box. Hello, Tasha Elise Lloyden. Hiya, Tracy Ashby, Hazel Hill, Stacey Mills, Tracy Taylor. Am I going to say Tracy then? Tracy Taylor. Hello, Stacey, Victoria Shayla. Hello, everybody. If you want to give this like a love or a share or a like, you can, because it will only ever get shown to anybody over the age of 18. So, I'm excited. I was gutted last week when I opened the box and there were nothing. I ain't gonna lie, I was devoted. And I thought, is that it? Is that it? But it wasn't, because you're all back and here we are. So let's go. Hiya, Brittany Lauren. How are you, love? Right, the comments have started popping up now. That's why I asked before, can you see me, can you hear me? But you're here. Okie dokie, over 18s only. Any advice I do give is purely for entertainment purposes. Meta, thank you. I have said it 3 times. I got a violation not long ago and they said you only said it twice. Fuck's sake, parrot I am. Dear Auntie Nelly, anonymous please, don't worry if you do write into the page. Your names, ages and locations do get filtered out. I will never know who you are, so there's no risk of me reading out your name. So it will always be anonymous please. Let's go. My partner can't keep it up. I haven't enjoyed sex since Boris Johnson was in office. Now, what we know about that is this person's obviously from the UK. Okay, so your partner can't keep it up. You haven't enjoyed sex since Boris Johnson was in office, when he used to brush his hair with a balloon. Probably still does. But I keep pretending to love it, to protect his feelings. In the bedroom, I am now having to turn into an Olympic gymnast just to get some enjoyment, because I don't want to really upset him. We can't talk about it. And erectile dysfunction I mentioned, but he really got really offended. I just feel less like a lover and more like an Olympic gymnast, and I'm still not really having any fun. Am I daft? Or just someone who, what? Am I daft? Am I daft? Am I daft? Can't read what you've put, and you've typed it, you've not wrote it. It's not like your writing's bad. Right, oh, right. What you're saying is that your partner's got erectile dysfunction, but you're not allowed to mention erectile dysfunction. But now you've mentioned Boris Johnson, and I can't stop thinking about him brushing his hair with a fucking balloon. Anyway, the thing that you've done wrong here is you've kind of not told him exactly what you feel, because you're frightened of hurting his feelings. I mean, you're now saying you're having to perform bedroom Olympics, is that right? Bedroom Olympics, do they call it? So you turn into a fucking bedroom gymnast. I mean, that's all very well and good, but I think you're one fucking pelvic thrust away from a fucking fanny fracture. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be doing too many bedroom Olympics, because you will fracture your fanny. You will. Just take it from someone who knows. Now, you're telling me he's got a bit of a floppy wand, right? But his floppy wand shouldn't be a case of not being able to speak to your partner about it. Whether it be his floppy wand, erectile dysfunction, whatever it is that you want to say, you've got to come out with it. Because at the end of the day, regardless of whether he can get it up or not, there's a problem going on. And if you love your partner, you want to get to the root of what he's got an issue with. Do you know what I mean? Why is his pork sausage more of a chipolata? Because you're going to sit there thinking he don't fancy me anymore. He doesn't find me attractive. It's me. Am I doing something wrong? There could be 100 million reasons why there's no fireworks in bedroom. And we need to get to the bottom of it. And this is not really a funny, entertaining answer, but you need to sit your partner down and you need to ask him what's going on. Is it his diet? Is it medication? Is it his job? Is he stressed? What's going on that you don't know about? Because 9 times out of 10, unless you sit down at kitchen table and actually have it out, and it should be nothing that you can't talk to your partner about, then you're never going to get to the root of the problem, are you? And you are going to fracture your fucking fanny because you can't be flipping around in bedroom all the time. It's not good for you. So I think the only way to sort out his todger is to ignore the todger and go straight for the head and say, listen, I love you. There's a problem. If it's me, but you're going to say it's not me, but I don't want to start thinking it's me, but I want me and you to sort this out. What's going on? Are you okay? I'm worried about your health. Sometimes they drink too much or they smoke too much or other things can be a problem and make the wand quite floppy. Sometimes it could be money related, it can be work related, it can be stress related, it could be a medical condition that you don't know about, it could be on a medication that's causing that as a side effect. You really do need to get to the bottom of that, sweetheart. And you need to have an open, honest conversation at kitchen table. Hashtag kitchen table. First couple at night to get to kitchen table. Because we don't want to have a whole fucking interpretive dance over this. You need to get right to the root of the problem and let them know that you know it's a problem, nothing to be ashamed of, and let's get it fucking sorted. All right? Moving on. Dear Auntie Nelly, yes, my love, anonymous, please, always. My fella can't have sex, oh, for the love of Jesus fucking Christ and Muriel Handlebars. Where are we going with this? My fella can't have sex unless he's soaked and dripping in baby oil. Right. Not a dab, not a drizzle, Nelly. We're talking full-blown Sunday roast basted. Fucking hellfire. Before I've even blinked, he is shinier than... before I've blinked, he's all shiny and greasing up his little fella, and I know what that means. We're not making love, it's like he's about to go in a fucking oven. Right, you don't want any slip hazards in bedroom. I'm worried about slip hazards. I don't know if it's that's because I'm 51 and perimenopausal, but a lot of slipping and slopping and sploshing, it's slip hazards, and I'm prone to fall. I'm still under Paul's team at Burnley, so I'm a bit worried about all that. A little bit's all right, but too much and somebody's going to fucking break a leg or an hip. Right, okay. And I know what you mean about that, because he's going to look like a basted turkey going in oven on fucking Christmas Eve, isn't he? That's not sexy. Does he think it's sexy? I don't think it's sexy. You're going to break your neck as well. You're going to end up in fucking A&E, and how'd you work that out? How'd you tell them then when you're in A&E? Do you know what I mean? But you'll have to tell them, won't you? Because if you don't... And that's not... I mean, smelling like a fucking newborn, let's say. That's not romantic, is it? I'm not happy with this one, no. It's not a fucking Formula 1 fucking pit stop, is it? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's have a look. So he can't actually do it, or do you, without actually oiling himself up like it's a fucking quick change at Quick Fit. Am I right? Fuck that. Nah. No. And he's not even turning you on by being a sex god. He's just like a big greasy liability. I'm seeing fucking A&E here, if you're in UK. 999 or 911 maybe, I'm not sure. Look, unless you fancy spending your life shagging someone who's just a fucking slip hazard, then I'd be having a word. It's boundaries here. I would be saying, listen, put that fucking bottle down. Me and you need to talk. You're going to have to wait because somebody else at the kitchen table, you'll have to hang on. Romance doesn't smell like fucking Johnson's baby oil. I know there's all these fucking lubes and oils and creams and sensual shite and all that nonsense. But I always think a bit of spit works just as well. Just fucking spit on it. You don't have to spend your money. When nature gives you what they've got, just fucking spit on it. Do you know what I mean? Or Matt says, or 000 in Australia. That's easy enough, isn't it, Flower? Yeah, so, listen, next time he reaches for oil, you just need to reach for health and safety manual and just sit him down, put your yellow jacket on and say, listen, this is a fucking accident waiting to happen. I'm not happy about it. You don't mind a little bit of baby oil, but if it's actually causing you to write into Auntie Nelly and you're not anything to do with P. Diddy, this could be made up, I wouldn't find that attractive. And not just that, exactly. I was just going to say that'll cause a lot of bacterial vaginosis, you know, because it'll play havoc with your pH balance. And then you will be smelling like Fleetwood Dogs. And then he might not want to touch you because he thinks you've got a fishy fanny, but he's the one who's giving you the fishy fanny. Do you know what I mean? It's like a fucking domino effect. I'd sort that out quick fucking sharpish, me. I won't be fucking standing for no shit like that. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Moving on. No. No. Health and safety talk. Get your yellow jacket on. Went to kitchen tables free, sitting down at it. Dear Auntie Nelly, I don't know what else to do. Anonymous, please. They're all anonymous, I promise you. Me and my partner can't have sex. Another one who fucking can't have sex. What's this one now? He has to play a fucking tambourine. Here we go. We can't have sex unless there's porn on. Oh, really? What kind? What's your genre? I've been on mature. XXX Amster they put me on without my permission. You know my stick on bra video? That ended up on a porn site. XXX Amster. I were alright about it. I didn't really mind. I weren't asked. With my 44 double J's jigging about. But, you know what really fucking pissed me off and why I sent them a solicitor's letter? They put me under fucking mature. The cheeky fucking bastards. Mature. BBW, mature. And me there fucking trying to stick a stick-on bra on. Do you remember? Not even fucking scaffolding all these bastards up at 51. Right. We can't have sex unless there's porn on or some woman moaning on a loudspeaker. What do you mean? All right, she said, right, all that. He says he needs it to get going. So he needs to watch porn and listen to another woman moaning to get excited when he's with you. What are you, a fucking prop? I'm just thinking now, what are you? A prop? Maybe. When we are having sex, there is no eye contact, no passion. Just me, him, and the woman in the background screaming. What's she called? I bet she's called Candy. I have officially become a third wheel in my own relationship. What do I do? I mean, you've not even almost been demoted to side piece, have you? You're just like a fucking decoration. Do you know what I mean? It's not attractive, this. I don't like this at all. I mean, it's like almost like he needs a live commentary to get a semi. What's going wrong here? Do you know what I mean? There's something not right. And porn can be a true addiction. It really can, and I don't mind a bit of porn now and again. You know, it's quite a bit of fun. Quite a nice time to pass your time if you can. Go incognito and always clear your search history after. If there's one thing you learn tonight, no matter how old you are, because every day's a school day, always go incognito. So nobody knows what your genre is. And always clear your search engine after. If there's one thing you know, it's that. Always clear your search engine. Is my Daniel Ramsden in the room? Hello, my darling. How are you tonight, Flower? Are you doing good? I thought I'd seen you. Big mate Dan. He is a big lad. He's our Dan as well. So, right. You actually have been demoted to just a proper set decoration while he thinks he's having some kind of scenario with a girl called Candy mourning it background on big screen. Don't like that for you. I don't like it. Okay. There's no eye contact, there's no passion, and he needs it to get a semi before he can even fucking touch you. Nah. I'm not liking that. You deserve to be shagged like a fucking goddess. Do you know what I mean? It should be about you. It should be about you. You should be the main star of this show. He should be able to get hard for you, not for fucking Candy in the background who's fucking swinging round chandelier. No. I mean, I don't even know what he's watching this porn on. It could be his old nan's fucking VHS player. We don't know. But you're not a human fleshlight, and this is what it's making me feel like, and I don't like it. It's giving me anxiety. It's giving me a funny knot. You're his human fleshlight while he's watching porn, and it's not good enough. It's not good enough. You're a queen, and you need to remember that you're a queen, and you need to be treated like one. At any time in a relationship, and this is me not being funny now, that you feel like you're third wheeling or you're in a situation that you didn't ask for, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, even when they're inside you. Consent is a real fucking thing. And a lot of people don't really understand the A to Z of consent. You can stop at any time. The next time he puts fucking Candy on and she's screaming in background, I throw him a box of Kleenex. Other tissues are available on the market. And I'd tell him to fucking enjoy his ham shank, and I'd fuck off. No, you're not a third wheel, you're not a prop, you're not a decoration, you're not a human fucking fleshlight. And if he can't understand that that's how that's making you feel, and if he can't fucking raise his chipolata for you into a pork sausage, it can fuck off. Hashtag off your fuck. Hashtag bye Felicia. Because you're the main event. You're the starter, the main course and the fucking dessert. You ain't a fucking appetizer. Off your fuck flower. Go and have a fucking ham shank, because I'm not willing to have any part of it. You and Candy can fuck off. There you go. So that's what I've got to say about that. Right. So, am I live? Can you hear me? Can you see me? All the fucking comments are fucking gone again. I'll tell you what it is. I'm getting absolutely sick to the back teeth with this fucking connection tonight. I think they violated something what I said. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Meta have just violated me for something. It'll be saying fishy fanny or something, won't it? Because I'll say I'm trying to say... Hello, Julie Sales. Hello, Samantha Brown. Oh, you're back. Oh, thank fuck for that. I thought they'd fuck me off. Right. Moving on. Dear Auntie Nelly. Right, we'll move on from that one. So, as you can tell there, I don't read them before I come live. And sometimes I have to skim. And there may be a few words that I just think, no, you're trying to catch me out. You've got to get up fucking early, sweetheart, to catch your Auntie Nelly out, let me tell you. Okay. Dear Auntie Nelly, it's always about costumes in our bonking. Oh, okay. Always costumes, and not always sexy ones. I've been fucked by a knight and a badger. Right, we've been having sex lately, and I said I'm not fancying doing any role playing, and he said I don't think this is a real one because he wants her to get dressed up as corn on cob. I think this is made up. I know I did do a shout out and said, can you send me some Dear Auntie Nelly's, but I don't think this is a real one. Let me read it, but I don't think it's a real one because she said, I don't want to do any role playing, but he's already fucked her dressed as a knight in shining armour. Well, aren't you fucking lucky? Because all I ever get is a fucking cunt in tinfoil. So, nobody likes a show off. And a badger. Right. And now he said, oh, but I've got you an outfit as a corn on the cob. And he said he won't touch me unless I'm dressed as corn on cob. Well, he fuck off. Absolute rubbish. A corn on fucking cob. No. Listen, if you want a costume job, I doubt very much a corn on cob's going to fucking do it. Or a traffic cone, or a fucking badger. I can understand the knight in shining armour, kind of, if it's a bit sexy. Is it? Not really. I can't think who plays films like Knight in Shining Armour. It's not for me. Listen, if you're going to write into Auntie Nelly and make it made up so I don't know it's made up. Or retire. Do you know what I mean? Moving on. Dear Auntie Nelly, me and my boyfriend have been together nearly 30 years. Still a boyfriend? Oh, where are we going with this? That's fine if you don't want to walk down aisle. Not every fucker does. Good evening, Swally Walton. How are you, my darling? Swally family's in, everybody. If you don't know who they are, get to know who they are. How are you, Flower? How are you doing? Right, so we tried to spice up our relationship. We've done all sorts. Oh, we've been on a fun little mystery tour. And lately, we found a new game called Guess What's Inside. Oh, Jesus Christ, what do you mean? Do you mean what's inside as in what's inside? I think you mean that, don't you? Yeah, so the game's called Guess What's Inside Me. Okay, well, yeah, I'm all about that. A bit of blindfolding. Can we guess what's inside me? Hopefully not the fucking TV. Moving on. So, it does get spicy, yeah. At first, it was a bit cheeky, a bit spicy. A little bit of blindfolding, but nothing we didn't conform to. But now it's got really out of hand. I've guessed wrong. The last time I had to say, guess what's inside me? Oh... yeah, I don't know if I can read rest of this. Oh, it's a shit show tonight, and it's not going well, is it? I can't read rest of that because it's illegal. Yeah, no, we can't do anything underage. We can't do bestiality. So I'm going to move on. Okay. Right. This sounds like it could be one. Dear Auntie Nelly, my partner's transitioning. Okay. And I love him so much. Really, I do. But I just don't fancy him anymore. Oh, my God. I think I know where we're going with this. His sex drive's gone wild. I'm over here. Not as sex mad as he. Oh, God. His sex drive's... right, my partner... oh... when you type into me, will you put spaces and maybe full stops and don't type in capitals and do a spell check? Right. My partner's transitioning. I love him. I really do. Don't fancy him. And he's got high sex drive. Right. And you're over there. I don't know where you are. You're here somewhere. By a window maybe. By a fucking Victorian window with a fucking headache. I don't know. But you've not got same sex drive. They're absolutely thrilled with their body. But you don't know how to match their... right. The question is, Auntie Nelly, can you still love someone to bits but not want to have sex with them anymore? So while they're absolutely embracing their new body and fucking sex drive's gone through the window, yours has gone into, like, witness protection, and do you know what I mean? You're stood by a Victorian window thinking, how the fuck am I going to cope with this? Yours has gone into witness protection. I get it. It doesn't mean to say that you're heartless as well, by the way, because at the end of the day, you're not a machine. And you can't just flick your clit on, can you? I say this a lot, but if your clit don't flick, you can't. They're going through a transition, you're supporting them, you're loving them, you're still with your partner, but you're struggling with the high sex drive and you're struggling maybe with the body changes. Are you getting any emotional support during this while you're emotionally supporting them? Because that's quite important. We don't want to lose you in this, and we want to make sure that you have got as much support as well during this transitioning. Because it's all right to love somebody, and it's absolutely fine to love somebody that you don't want to climb on and jiggle about on. Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely fine. You can still love somebody but not actually want to fucking fuck them. And that's okay. So be honest and just be gentle. Come across with open, honest conversation. My sex drive is not where you're at. And that doesn't mean to say that you won't ever want to mount them. Just means that you don't today. And it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Your head's all over the shop. And you're just not in the same lane as them yet. They might be at pole position number 1 and you're still at 10. It might take you a bit longer just to get to where they're at, and that's okay. You can't force yourself to find somebody sexually attractive while all this is going on. There's a lot going on, and I hope you're getting some support, emotional support, some help from people around you. If you need to go for professional help, do. But it's not always about the person transitioning, even though I applaud that. But I want to make sure that you're getting what you need as well. Absolutely. Because you can't force it. Love is beautiful. But if your body is screaming no for the moment, it's a no. And I'm not saying never, but for now, honest, open dialogue with each other at all times. Because you can't end up crying mid-thrust, and that's what's going to happen if you force yourself, okay? Dear Auntie Nelly, oh, Jesus Christ, right. I don't know what I'm going to do here, because when I asked for the shout out and I said, please, can you send me in some Dear Auntie Nellies, you know that I don't open the box till that night. And I'm wondering whether some absolute fucking cunting wank splats decided to write into me thinking, this'll be funny. It's funny, even if it's made up and it's an over 18's sexy problem, a bedroom dilemma. It's funny. We can all have a laugh about it. I'll give you some off the cuff advice. Sometimes it can be a bit serious, or sometimes I can signpost you. Sometimes I can rip the fucking shit out of it and heckle you back. Shit like what you've wrote into that inbox will be being reported. It will be being reported. It's not acceptable. And if you are watching this and you know that it's you that I'm talking about, you need to fucking think on. You need to have a sit down in a dark room and think on. Because if you think that's humour, you don't belong to breathe. You don't want to be breathing oxygen in any room near me. Not on my platform and not on this earth. You will be being reported. Moving on. Dear Auntie Nelly, my partner wanted me to stick a finger up his bum. Which finger? Which finger do you want? Can we choose? Can we choose a finger? I said, okay then. Okay. Can you stick a finger up my bum? Okay then. That's sexy, isn't it? That's really sexy. Oh, what am I missing out on? Right, okay. So I did. And when I did, he let out a toot. So you put a finger up his bum. I mean, it can happen. It's anal play, isn't it? Someone might actually fart a shit. It is what it is. Get over it. You're going to put... It's like sticking your finger in a fire. It's going to fucking burn, isn't it? There you go. He said that wasn't supposed to happen. And I said it's absolutely fine. But since then, nobody's talked about it. And now we haven't had sex again because he was ashamed for asking in the first place. And then he farted on me. What happens now? Do you think we're going to need therapy? Or do I just say it's absolutely fine? Look, you got pinky farted. It's not the end of the fucking world for either of you. If you can't laugh in the bedroom, then with your partner, yeah, we have romantic sessions. We have passionate sessions. We have sessions that are quick. We have sessions that are loud and ones that are not as loud. But if we can't have sessions where we're having a fucking laugh, what's the fucking point? He pinky farted on you. It's Russian fucking roulette when you're having bum fun, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It could happen. There you go. So, yeah, I mean, Russian roulette, you're going for bum and, yeah, bam. One in the chamber. There we go. It's only a fart. So, look, you've got three options here. You never speak of it again, and then it'll always be that fucking awkward thing that once happened that nobody talks about. A bit like, I don't know, it's not even that bad. Or you just laugh hysterically about it. Have you never done a fanny fart? Is it just me? Has nobody ever done a fucking fanny fart? Or done a fart and pretended it were a fanny fart? Till they smelt it. Look, it's gas and gags at the end of the day. Sitting down and say, look, there's an elephant in fucking room. It's not Auntie Nelly. I've lost 2 stone, thank you. And just say, look, I'm not willing to fucking tread on eggshells or think like something well happened. something really bad when it was just a pinky fart. I'm fine about it, and so do you need to be, because I don't want to stop having sex with you. All right, I'm not going to shove my finger up your ass again. We've learned our lesson. Let's fucking move on. Do you fancy a quicker? Move on. I mean, at least it ain't fucking shit in your hand. I mean, if it had shit in your hand, you'd have had to clap. But do you know what I mean? Everybody in North, if they shit in their hands, they have to clap. It's the law. Yeah. And I would actually start the conversation, because I'm a bit of a sledgehammer, me. I'm not really soft. I think that's why people come to me for proper advice in Chat Magazine. I'm last port of call. I started off with a bottle of Febreze, other fresheners are available, and some gloves, and just say, look, I'm having a laugh. Let's laugh about it. Right, dear Auntie Nelly, my partner wanted me to dress up for him. Oh, that's quite nice. What did you dress up as? What were it? Oh, for the love of fucking Jesus Christ. Just when you think, right, are you ready? I'm ready. Where's my fan? Did you do it? Are you watching? Oh, right. My partner wanted me to dress up for him. Not as a sexy fantasy. Not in a sexy costume. He actually wanted me to dress up as his ex. He'd bought the same perfume he used to buy her, the same lipstick, and showed me pictures. Gave me the pictures and said it was a threesome I wanted, but I know you won't agree to that, but I've always had a fantasy of me, you, and my ex. I mean, this is like a fucking horror film, isn't it? Is this real? Oh, right, okay, so now and then you end it with, we haven't talked about it since, he wants me to surprise him, and I don't think I want to. What do you think? What do I think? What do I fucking think? This is a kink if ever I'd heard one, but it's a fucking weird one. You're going to be like a walking, talking replacement fucking Barbie doll ex, aren't you? It's not roleplay, that's like trauma. That's like some kind of massive psychological red fucking flag that's smacking your own fucking face, literally. It's like having my 38K smacking your own fucking head left, right and fucking middle. That is a massive, massive psychological red flag. Run. Don't even put your go faster slippers on. Just fucking run and don't look back. Run. Run, run, run as fast as you fucking can. Do not even fucking look back. I mean, he's not even horny for you, is he? He's horny for somebody who probably fucking left him on red in 2018. Do you know what I mean? You need to fucking run. You're in a sequel that nobody's fucking asked for. Have you thought about that? You're in a sequel that nobody asked for. Run, run as fast as you can. Do you know, I bet you this is not one fucking made up. I bet it's real. I bet that is fucking real. But if you are going to run, I'd take the perfume and the fucking lipstick with me. I'd never let a good perfume or a good fucking bit of lip oil go to waste. Yeah, right. Okay, let me open another box because I'm not happy with that one. And whoever is watching this, if you know it were you, if you think it were you, and it was you, you are going to be reported because they might not have your name and your address and your age or wherever, but I will know your IP. So, fucking disgusting. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Right, moving on. Hello, are you there? I am. It's me. Hello. Right. Oh, my gorgeous Daniel Ramsden has sent me. Hello from Big Dan. Hello, my angel. Let me open a different box. Right. This one's just come through, so I'm just going to have to do it this way. Bear with me. I'm so sorry, but I've had loads of fucking made up and weird ones. Dear Antonelli Anonymous, please, that's okay. They are always going to be anonymous. What do you do when a guy is giving cold and hot signals? Only texts when he wants to talk. It's doing me head in. And when we have foreplay or sex, you can hear a pin drop. So how can I get him to make some noise? These have not been filtered through properly, so they're a bit higgledy-piggledy. Right, so the texting one is more of a Sunday service, Flower. That's about lack of communication on their part and they're not filling your love cup. How do you make somebody make a noise in bedroom if they don't make a noise in bedroom, whether it be sex or role play? I usually slap them. Not really. I do that with them. Oi, are you alive? No. Some people are naturally quiet in the bedroom. As you can tell from me, I'm a very demure, very, very kind, very quiet lady. Sanita, put your finger up his bum. I'll soon fucking scream. And then you'll get a pinky wind on your hand. Right. You can't make people make noises if they are quiet. I have found this, that some people are screamers, some people aren't. What you're trying to say to me is, the real question isn't here, how can I make him make some noise? What you're actually saying is, I am unsure if my partner during role play or sexual intercourse is actually enjoying being with me. And that is a lack of confidence on your side. That is low self-esteem on your side. That is you asking for validation. If that person who's having sex with you is doing the motions of what sex should be or role play should be, you can kind of guarantee and assure yourself that they are enjoying what they are doing. You do not need them to scream and fucking shout. After, you could say something as simple as, did you enjoy that? Do you like it when I do? During is a good time to say, do you like that? You may not get, oh God, yeah, I fucking love that, do it harder. You might not, no, they may not, but you may get, as if, yes, I do, or yeah. Yeah? Okay. So what you're actually saying is, I'm not sure if my partner fancies me. Don't know if what I'm doing it right. You're not going to get the answers by a noise. Okay? You're going to get the answers by asking. Don't be afraid to ask that question during, before or after. And then you'll know that what you're doing is right. You've got the validation. And if you're just fucking a mute, you're fucking a mute. It is what it is. Moving on. Next one. Where are we going here? I've gone back to front now. And this is because I'm not really happy tonight. I'm fuming actually, but moving on. Hi Nell, I'd like your insight into this situation. Right, so I don't like War and Peace, but I'm going to scramble through it. And I've had to open a different box because the first one was a bit of a shit show. My situation. My partner and I are both male, have been together for 6 years. We get on great and the relationship is going well. However, there is an issue in regards to foreplay in the bedroom. For the first year or two of our relationship, he would perform oral sex on me before sex and vice versa as part of foreplay. However, for the last 4 years, I have only received oral sex twice. Fucking hell. Jesus. Okay. I thoroughly enjoy oral sex, so the lack of it has started to get me down. I have brought this up with him more times than I can count as to why this has stopped. And he just says, there is no reason. Okay, has he had his gob glued? What's going on? If he advised that it wasn't for him and he wasn't keen, that would be totally fine, but there's just no reason why he does no longer enjoy giving for it. It's making me feel quite self-conscious and I'm not sure what else to do or say. I said there must be a reason and he just said there isn't and shrugs. And he still receives foreplay from me in the form of oral sex. Well, aren't you a fucking bellend? You need to stop that immediately. Can you shed any advice on this? No. Because, well, I can, yeah, because that's what I do. It's my job. But you've had 2 blowjobs in 4 years. You really like blowjobs and he knows you do. So the excuse of there is no reason is all I would need to hear. There is a reason. They're not validating your feelings. They're not giving you what you want. But you have carried on chasing. We never chase, we just simply replace. If he's not willing to suck your willy, then you don't suck his willy. It's as simple as that. Meet them where they're at. Give what you give and get what you get. You've got to take the sweets away at the end of the day. He's sat there, fucking Henry VIII, enjoying his life. And you're sat there getting fed fucking what? Bits of treats now and again. Breadcrumbing you. And there's no reason. There's a fucking reason. You stop it immediately. You don't allow that to happen. You give what you get. And then we'll see what the reason is. Because believe me, you shut your mouth like he shut your fucking mouth. You'll soon be getting questions. And then you'll say, there's no reason. I can understand why you'd feel self-conscious. I've had a few in the past ladies saying my boyfriend won't give me oral, and we've gone down the route of, is it because they don't know how to, they don't like it, they don't like the taste, they don't like the smell? I'm not going to go down that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be giving that kind of pleasure when deep down inside I'm dying for that kind of pleasure and they're denying it. Okay? So there you go. Moving on. Okay. Advice, please. Oh no, that's the Sunday service. It's just come through now. It's not dear Auntie Nelly. Nighttime and Nelly, massive. Right, okay. Oh, fuck off. That can't be real. It's talking about fucking Nigel Farage. Nigel Farage. We're not going down that fucking... Right. Dear Auntie Nelly, I'm 47 and my partner is 61. I'm joking. We have no sex life at all. Like he wakes up and just gets up for the day. There's no rolling over or wanting me. No. He's 61, sweetheart. I'm thinking of the point to where I'm thinking about going to get a sensual massage. Are you thinking of cheating? We don't like cheating cunts on this platform, do we? We don't like cheating cunts. Do not think about cheating. And you're also thinking about looking for sex elsewhere, which really isn't me. Well, it is you, because you've said it. Once you've said it, it is you. How can it not be you when you fucking said it? And you said it twice. You said, I'm thinking about going to sensual massage or looking for elsewhere for sex. I've told him to come on to me. I'm not unattractive. I think I've still got it. But what should I do? I've never had to work this hard before for sex. Also, fuck me, Pink. He takes metformin for diabetes, so he never gets hard-eyed. But I don't mind fingers even, but he's not even fingering me. Just something would be better than nothing, or very little, hoping for your wise advice. Do you know what? I don't mind the fact that you're trying to fuck a 61-year-old. You do you, babe. I've never fucked anyone older because I don't like old DNA. It's just not for me. Personal preference. You wish somebody is 61, he's diabetic, he's on metformin, maybe. There's a few things going on there. He's not feeling that horny. A health check would be absolutely belting here. He's 61, not 161. He can still have an active sex life at 61, I'm led to believe. I wouldn't know. It's not my bag, but you crack on. You know, at the end of the day, I would definitely go and see your general practitioner together and see if there is something else with his health that is stopping him feeling sexually excited from maintaining an erection. Because you said he gets hard but not hard-eyed. But you're absolutely fucking right, and you've hit the nail on the head here. All partners that are watching this now, we do not have to have sexual penetration with our partner to be intimate. And I think a lot of relationships forget this. We think we have to be absolutely fucking 6 foot deep into fanny and cock. No. We can be so intimate with our partner without even touching genitalia. And that can make the validation that your partner's looking for so important. It can be holding a hand. It can be a sensual massage. It can be using fingers, tongues, not fists. Can be using all sorts of things other than the thing that isn't working. We can be so intimate with our partner without being sexual, and then that person doesn't feel like they're not desired. That person doesn't feel like they need to go over to AstroTurf, because that's all it ever is. Grass is never greener. It's just fucking AstroTurf. Don't be a cheating cunt. Water your own fucking grass. And that's what's missing in a lot of relationships. People are so worried when the partner isn't sexually excited for them or with them. They think it's them. They think there's somebody else. They think, oh, immediately it's got to be me. No, there could be something else going on. A health check does everybody the world of good, regardless of age. You can ask for it. It's your absolute right. Go and get a health check. And then, if that spark has gone out the bedroom, there's no fireworks in the bedroom, doesn't mean to say you can't get to know each other again. Couples that have been together for such a long time need to relearn each other again. We change. Our bodies change. Our minds change. Our wants, needs and desires change. And the longer you're with somebody, you can go through all this wonderfully together. It's a wonderful, wonderful roller coaster that you go through. Likes, wants, desires. Find out who you are again now. Start dating again, even though you might live together. You might pay the bills together. You may have grandchildren, whatever it may be. But get to know each other again. Start date nights. Start getting a bit of excitement in. A cheeky little night away. A walk of an afternoon holding hands. Do something that makes you a couple that's intimate other than concentrating on penetration. Because a lot of couples go wrong thinking they're not desired because the partner can't get it up, because the partner's not giving them a blowjob, because the partner has to watch porn. I think sometimes we need to strip it all back and go back to basics. We really do. And we need to bring in the intimacy again. And that starts with communication and quality time together. Not quantity. It doesn't have to be quantity, but it needs to be quality. Put the phones away, turn the TV off, look at each other, speak to each other, find out who that person is now 5 years, 10 years, 20 years on, and start dating each other again. And believe me, take your Auntie Nelly's advice, it works a fucking treat. Moving on. Moving on. Right. Hi, Auntie Belly. No, can't read that one out, thank you. Moving on. Dear Antonella. Oh, this one says my actual name. Antonella. I have recently met a really nice guy who seems genuine. When we are happy... No, it doesn't say that. We are happy when together and sex is great. We have been a couple for almost a month now, but I have Oh, you what? Hey. But I have recently found out through a mutual friend... All right. He was married until 2 weeks ago. I don't know when this was sent in. When the divorce was settled from his wife. Okay. He has never spoken to me about this. Should I bring up the subject casually or not at all? And see how things go and see if he says anything to me. P.S. Love watching your videos. You are great. Lots of my dear Antonellas do end like that, but they're usually filtered out before they come through to me, so thank you. So I have met a really nice guy, and I'm guessing you're a guy, and now when you're together, you're really happy and sex is fucking brilliant. When we meet people, whether it be on a dating app or in real life, I'll 10 at Tesco. Mine's all changing. They're doing fucking works to it. It's doing me bastard head in. I had to walk all the way. I did 3 mile walks to find some coffee the other day. We assume that when we meet somebody, I like you. Do you like me? Yeah, I like you. So you assume if I'm a lady and I've met a man that we're heterosexual. If you're a boy and you meet a boy, I like you. Do you like me? You assume that they are homosexual. Where am I going with this? I'm trying to say that when you meet somebody and you like them and you start courting and you start having a physical relationship, you just kind of assume, I guess, that they'd also be what you are. We never ever sit down and say to that person, you are straight, aren't you? So maybe that person you found out is divorced now from his wife and you're a bit shocked that they were in an opposite sex marriage, man and female, a straight marriage, but you're gay, so you assume they were homosexual. That's your shock. It's not the fact that maybe they may be pansexual or they may be bisexual. Have you thought about all these things? Because it isn't a conversation we have. And I don't really think it is a conversation we need to have. You should meet people where they're at. So what? He was married before you, but he's not married now. He's divorced. That's great. You're having a great time. You're having great sex. He was married to a woman. Could be bisexual, could be pansexual. Does it really fucking matter as long as you two are fucking and you're having a nice time? I don't think I've ever asked anybody, but you are straight, are you? I absolutely couldn't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. All shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter to me. I've never even questioned somebody's gender. But I can understand that you're shocked. It's nothing I feel that is an issue. But if you're writing into me about it, it's obviously thrown you. But you could just assume he's either bisexual. You know, you could have that conversation and it could be over coffee or over dinner. And you could say, when did you first come out? When did you know you were gay? And they may say, well, actually, I've dated girls before. Unless you've had that conversation, you may be jumping to conclusions. And that's something that we do brilliantly. So get off the fucking trampoline. So I think sometimes just have a conversation. So when did you know you were gay? And wait to see what they say. They're probably going to say, well, actually, you're my first gay relationship. I've always thought I was straight. Well, I knew I weren't kind of straight, but let's see where it goes. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's night time with Nelly. It's been a bit of a ups and downs for me. I don't know if I have enjoyed it because I am absolutely secretly fucking fuming. But I'm going to read some of your comments out now because I feel like I need to be a little bit more with my flower pot community tonight. After that. Please do not write into the page with subjects that are illegal. They will get reported. They will get reported. It's not funny. I don't like them. So, Danny Gibson. Hello, it's Danny from NHS from TikTok, the fat kid. Hello, Danny. How are you, Flower? Are you okay? Hello, Julie Sales. Hello, Leambery, who says, I ask them all sorts. Do you know? Spanish Inquisition with you, is it? Hello, Dawn Stone. Hello, Stacey Mills. I know, what is wrong with people today? Dawn White says, I have a great time with my partner. Coming up 60 years old. We've been together 30 years. Love him to bits. Oh, that is lovely. Hello, Livingston. How are you, Flower? Antonia Louise Parker says they need to communicate about it and how she probably feels, unaware how she feels. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Why are you fuming? Did I miss something? Oh, Cam. We've had some made-up nighttime with Nelly's and I've had to go into a few different fucking boxes, which is going to do me fucking bastard head in now because I'm going to have to remove them, otherwise it'll pull through again. Craig! Oh, my God. So, Craig Sunders watching, and I went on a TT live the other day and I said to him, because TikTok have allowed me to go live for 9 days now and I've only had one violation, and he said, Nelly, my wife's having twins and will you help me pick the baby names? And I was like, oh, of course, name the baby Antonella. Obviously they haven't done that, so I said, oh, I like the names Tallulah and Jemima. Don't know why, they've always been right nice names. And I call my little girl, who's Olivia, from the day she's born, I've always called her Lula. So, anyway, he went, oh, I'm not sure on Jemima, but he went, right, name picked. So they picked Tallulah for one of the twins that are going to be born. Haven't you, Craig? Please put it in the comments now so I don't look like I'm lying. Stacey Mills says, thanks for tonight's nighttime with Nelly. You've absolutely smashed it. No, I'm still not parked outside my house. That big white fucking van's still outside my house. I went on TikTok before and I went, how old am I? Fucking 51, perimenopausal and morbidly obese. Fuming, because when I come home from my mum's, I couldn't park outside my own fucking house. Do you know what, Alison? It's all right. It's just that people need to remember this. I'm thick-skinned. I am thick-skinned. I used to be a psychiatric nurse. I'm thick-skinned. However, and I'm 51. Do you know what I mean? Some of the things... Oh, Helena! Hello, darling. Can you really see that I've lost 2 stone, Helena? 20 stone 3, I'm now 18.3. Can you really see? on my face, when the fuck will it start coming off my fucking vital organs? Never mind my fucking face. What they need to understand is they will get reported. But number two, the person that's reading that or has seen that could be really triggering for them. Do you know what I mean? Can you kind of know what I mean? And you don't expect to open up a Dear Auntie Nelly, which is a lovely, entertaining show that I really enjoy doing with my off-the-cuff responses that are for entertainment purposes only, and then still being that entertaining, off-the-cuff, brutally honest, bit of banter. When I've just read shit like that, it's upsetting. Do you know what I mean? And it upsets me that people would actually want to type that. That's what you've missed, Cam Stephen. Thank you. Alison says, I can absolutely. Yeah, when I finish this, Joanne, you can watch it from start. I'm going to fuck off now because I need a piss. Antonella, will you do any more reviews on products? Gabrielle, yes. Ever thought there's been a few, even though there's been a few crappy ones tonight, I've right enjoyed it, says Brittany. That is the fucking, that's the thing, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to read. I still, to this day, one of my favourites is The Sock Man and Shiplord. They're few and far between. And I do not write Nighttime with Nelly, you writing to me. It can only be as good as the Nighttime with Nelly's or Sunday services I'm reading out. It's like giving a comic material. I can only work with what I've got. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sorry if they've been shit, but it is what it is. What can I fucking do? Yeah, Tallulah and Halle, you helped us with. Little baby Lula and little baby Halle. Can't wait. And you are going to send me in pictures that babies, aren't you? Only if you feel comfortable to, though. But I promise you I won't do anything with them. Chris Albright says, hey, I'm happy to see you back. I'm happy to be back as well. I've really enjoyed myself tonight, says Julie. That's all I ever want. All I ever want from a Nighttime with Nelly or a Sunday service or a review that I do is for you to enjoy it. I come on here, I don't get any of that. I have never got any of that in 8 fucking years that I've done this. I even have stars turned off because it's not my bag. This is not my bread and butter. I've got my finger in a lot of pies, don't you worry about me. I come on here and I do it for a laugh and a fucking joke. And I absolutely love all 1.4 million of my fucking flower pots who have followed me since day one, 8 years ago. I'm authentic, I'm brutally honest. And I will come to you. If I've got the material, I will come live to you. There are times I've not been able to come live to you because I've been very, very, very poorly. But I'm always so fucking honest with you. And I'll let you know I'm not well. It is what it is. If you had a job, you'd be phoning in sick. Do you know what I mean? But I don't expect to open my inbox and have to read some of the shite I've read tonight. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. And that's why after sometimes you'll see me go, hang on, where we're going with this? Because I think, whoa. And there's certain words that I just think, you're giving me a story here, you want to catch me off guard. It could be a troll that wants me blocked and violated, banned for saying something I shouldn't do. It could be someone that wants to catch me off guard because I think it's fucking funny. Or it could be a real problem that I am not qualified to read out on a fucking live entertainment show. So think on. Right. And in that news, I am going to go now because I really do need a wee. And as you can see, I am red hot because I'm steaming up. Give this a like, give it a love, give it a share. And I'm telling you now, if I don't see you Sunday at 12 noon for Sunday service, I'll see you next Wednesday night, 8 PM. How's that? Now go on and watch, go and put NTAs on. You're an hour behind. See you later, flower pots. And thanks ever so much. Love each and every one of you. Good night and God bless.